Hermes Agent has taken the AI world by storm. It has outranked OpenClaw and even Claude Cowork to some extent. And in this video, we are going to see how you can use Hermes Agent for dominating SEO and outranking your competitors. So let's get into the video without further ado. If you want all of the prompts that I've discussed in the video, comment prompt and I'll DM it to you. Now let's get started. What exactly is this Hermes Agent and why it is being so hyped about? So Hermes is one of the top competitors of OpenClaw. If you remember OpenClaw, it was one of the top AI agents that could do a lot of work for you, and it needed its own environment, it needed its own VPS or a computer system to work on. Hermes is very similar to it, but one of the top things that differentiates Hermes from other AI agents and particularly OpenClaw and why it has been able to overtake OpenClaw is that Hermes can basically learn from the feedback loop. So one thing that we were seeing happening with OpenClaw in general, that the more that you use it, the more the quality of its output used to degrade. So, and this is something that you see happening with cross AIs. As more and more you use it, it's the output quality just degrades. But with Hermes, what they do is it has a self-learning loop, and because of that self-learning loop, it is able to actually learn and from it, and it is able to give you a better output every time. So if we compare both Claude Cowork, OpenClaw and Hermes Agent, Hermes is an open source automation AI agent. It lives on your servers and remembers what it learns and gets more capable the longer it runs. So that is the unique selling proposition for Hermes Agent. And in this is looking at how I am going to use Hermes Agent for running my SEO prompts, and the setup and everything is something I'll put together another video on how you can set it up, how you can use your VPS. Now with Hermes Agent, the problem is it needs a system of its own to run, because you cannot give it your current system access, your main computer access, because it needs access to all of the files, it needs access to everything, all of the apps on your computer. So it's not very safe to give access to your current system, your main computer system. There are ways to go around it. You can buy cheap VPS and install on it. So create a separate video in and around it on how to install it, how to use. But in this particular video, I want to show you, okay, what is the difference between Claude Cowork, OpenClaw and Hermes Agent. And if you Claude Cowork is not an open source, it's through Anthropic and you have to pay for it. OpenClaw, Hermes Agent, these are open source. But the problem with OpenClaw, Hermes Agent is Claude Cowork is by Anthropic and you can simply install it on your computer. So Claude Cowork, on the other hand, is more user friendly, so an average Joe, an average business owner, or anyone can simply install it on their phone, on their computer, and get started. Whereas with OpenClaw, with Hermes Agent, all of these, it's much more technical to get started, and that was one of the reasons why the adaptability of any of these agents is much lesser than Claude Cowork, and has just become the number in the AI. I still recommend Claude Cowork for 90% of the use cases. For everyone that's still seeing, Hermes Agent is the new on the block, or the new kid on the block, so it's worth trying it out, especially because it has the self-evaluating and self-improving loop, where the more you use it, the better it gets. That is why I'm going to give it. In the next series of videos, I will show you how it is improving as we are using. And this is the whole difference between Claude Cowork, OpenClaw and Hermes. Now how I'm going to use it is through the same prompt system that I've been using Claude. So first thing I will do is I'll build a brain inside Hermes Agent for the business that I'm going to work. So what I'll do is I'll create a brain. Like I said, I'll give it all of the business basics, business name, team size, what service plus market that we are operating in, what primary and secondary services we are going out. So once I have built this whole brain, and this system in theory should work even better on Hermes Agent because it can read on its own, and so the more it will work on my business, the more it will understand the business, and less the chances of there would be hallucination, which is what we are looking at. So once I have given this and built the brain around it, the next step would be first a GBP category audit done. So if you own a local business, I would first go about just getting my Google business profile optimized and audited. So I'll do a GBP attributes and these are the prompts. By the way, if you want all of these prompts, just comment prompts, give you all of the links to. Similarly, competitor review tier down is the next thing, and here this is the prompt that you have to give her. Give Hermes Agent the URL of your competitor, the Google business profile URLs of your competitor. As you do it more theoretically, what Hermes Agent is supposed to do is it's supposed to learn from your competitors. So not only it's learning from the brain that you created about your business, it's going to learn from the brain that it is creating for your competitors. So for example, if you are asking it to do a competitor review team, and when you ask it to create a review response strategy based on the same it will give you much better output, because the brain was already created for your business as well as for your competitor. Theoretically, that is how it should be. Hermes Agent, we'll be thoroughly testing Hermes Agent more and more, and I'll come with videos. So make you like this video and subscribe to the channel, so as I come out with these videos in the next few days, you will get the notification for it. Then hit the notification bell icon. And apart from that, there's GBP post strategy as well. You can get the whole 8 weeks GBP post plan created using this particular Google. If you're not a local business and you do not have a Google business profile, a keyword gap audit is what I would suggest you do with. But for an important part is you need to give access to your Hermes Agent to Semrush an Ahrefs account. I would suggest a Semrush account. You can find the link in the description for it. If you go through my link, get a longer trial. Well, Semrush is basically an SEO software. So let me pull up Semrush and show you what exactly it's. Like I said, an SEO software that shows you what all keywords any website rank for. So for example, let me just take any random. It's called Arrington Roofing, and these are the keywords that they rank for. This is the amount of organic search traffic it gets, the organic keywords it ranks for. So if I open up this, you see these are the keywords that the site is ranking for, and all of the positions for it and everything you can. So you need to give access your Hermes Agent to this particular software so it can pull up all of data, because without it, it is going to actually hallucinate and just give you random advice in and around your competitors, which is what something that we. One way also would be to just export all of this data. You can come here, and if you don't want to give access to your software directly or the logins to Hermes, because yes, it's an AI agent at the end of the day, and it will be running on a VPS, so there's always chances of security lapses happening. So if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to give any login credential, what is one thing that I suggest always is, if you're setting up any credentials for your Hermes Agent or for any AI, just set up a new account that is just used for the purpose. So a new account that is yes for Hermes Agent, and a Google account or any account that you're for the agent, just create a brand new one. Don't give it your personal account, or don't give it any underlying account that you're using it anywhere else. Give it an account. And if you don't want to give it the access to the software interface or the software directly, you can come here, export the list from here and give it in an Excel or CSV file here from here, and you can just click on download. And then through Telegram, basically Botfather is the Telegram account. I'll show you in the next videos how to set it up as well, so that you have completely there. But through that, give this prompt without, and then you just need to remove this line, that open code there. You can just say that here is the Excel file or the CSV file that I've just downloaded for my XYZ editor. These are all of the keywords that they're ranking for, and then based on that, it will do all of the analysis for you. Result only to show only keywords where competitor rank in position 1 to 20, and where we do. You'll have to do the same exercise for your own domain as well, so that it complete context of what are the keywords that you rank for, what are the keywords your competitor rank for. So it's a bit more work if you're not looking to give it direct access to a software like this, but if you want to just be more safer, that's the route that I'll add. So there are here are 22 prompts just in this article that you can start using and training your Hermes Agent for. This, as per the thing that agent is promising, it is going to get better and better as you use it. So do it a shot and use it for all of the prompts that I have given it. I'm certain you'll get a good output based on the prompts, because these prompts are very battle tested through Claude Cowork, and they get great outputs on Claude Cowork. So if you give it a shot, Hermes Agent, do let me know also in the comment section how did there on Hermes Agent, what kind of output you're seeing, and then based on that I can also refine these prompts based on the feedback give us. But I'm very certain these prompts would work really well. I'm also going to try them out the course of the next week or so and put out videos based on set it up, how to actually execute all of these. So like I said, make sure to subscribe so you get all of the access to all of those videos and information put out. But yes, this is what Hermes Agent is. This is how it is different from Claude Cowork, OpenClaw. Agent just in it has Hermes Agent has taken over OpenClaw very quickly just in the last days and weeks. That is why I just came out with a video to show you the difference between OpenClaw and Hermes Agent, and the difference between Claude Cowork. Was getting a lot of questions of what is the difference between Claude Cowork and Hermes Agent, and shall you try Agent. So yes, this is what it's all about, and I will see you in the next one with all of the next step setup and everything. Anyway, if you got some value from this one, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment below with any of your questions. I read each comment and try and reply to each one of your questions with a very detailed answer. So make sure you drop your questions in the comments below. And subscribe if you want more AI and SEO related content every week. By the way, we took one business from $0 to $1.7 billion in revenue just through SEO in 11 months. If you want results like that for your business, link to book a call with us at Elementor Marketing is in the description. See you in the next one.